Today is December 21st, 2020, and it is the final day of the crowdfunding for my candle company. I want to thank you all for the contributions that you made and for sharing the information on social media. It most certainly helped. The goal was a little over $1,600, $1,600, but we didn't meet that goal. That's not a negative. It's not a negative at all. If anything, it put some extra fire under my butt because I had to find an alternative solution quickly to how I envisioned my business being. So a solution has been found as of last week, very quickly. So for the monies that have been raised or contributed at this point, what we will be able to take care of, and let me pull up the website. Give me just a moment because I want to make sure that you know what I was trying to do and what will be done. So just a moment. Y'all, I wish you could see this whole little camera hookup I have finagled over here with this wild hair of mine, but it's doing what it want to do. I've given up. I've let it do what it want. So the goal was to raise $1,650. We reached 28% of that, so $472 prior to them deducting appropriate fees will be sent my way. That's from 11 backers. The itemization of what the startup investment via crowdfunding would have been is $650 for the application submission and securing of a trademark, $325 for 3 months of Creator Hub coverage for the company I initially wanted to use to get everything started, $300 for the creation of and scheduled disbursement of strategic social media marketing that has began. It's very slow, but it has begun. $300 for 60 hours of personal assistance for business correspondence. Can't afford that right now. Not an issue. We'll grow into that. $100 for the establishment of a business checking and savings account with 25% immediately going towards establishing a charitable division of the company. $45 for 100 standard business cards designed at Moo or a competitively priced alternative. I couldn't read for a moment. And $30 for 3 months of access to a virtual business mailbox through Postal One or a competitively priced alternative. Postal One. I can't read. Well, with the 472 and an additional, I want to say 60 from those who didn't want to crowdfund, what we will be able to do is put a deposit down on the process of securing a trademark. We won't be able to pay it outright. We will be able to open a business banking account, and where we will be opening it is where checking is available. We'll consider savings later. We'll have to do what we can with what we have. Marketing has been cut down tremendously. I'm going to have to use the skills that I have instead of being able to send that out, but that's not an issue. That's a savings. We will get the virtual business mailbox tomorrow, actually, because the website, there's a landing page that's up now, and you can look at that landing page when you go to the link in the description of this video. And there is an Instagram account. Thus far, we're maintaining Instagram as the space because we can do retail there. And there is no personal assistance at this time, but those of you who have paid at certain tiers and whatnot have been available for some research and development assistance and things of that sort. And that definitely helps quite a bit. There is not a demand for this product yet. So this is a blessing in disguise. I didn't see it as such initially. I was just concerned about how I was going to crowdfund, knowing I don't want to crowdfund. But with this smaller amount that's coming in, it puts the responsibility on me to create something at base level in an alternative style and gain feedback from the customers, letting me know about the shipping and delivery and purchasing experience, if the scents work in the way that I intend for them to, the quality of the candle, if anything is questionable, broken wicks, all of that, to be able to get the feedback that I need. The business plan has been adjusted accordingly to get myself towards the goal that I want to accomplish within the first year of business, which is technically the entirety of 2021. And if this is viable, not just something that's in my mind that sounds cool, if this is actually a real viable business, then the revenue from that will allow me to move on to the next phase and go to the original manufacturer I wanted at a higher premium and get some of the specialty candles that I wanted made. It's going to be a lot of effort. You all have been a part of it and will continue to be. But I wanted to give you that update so you know what's going on and you know what to anticipate. A website, very simple website, will be going live next week. I can't avoid it. Like, the timeline is financially invested in. So whether I'm ready or not, the site has to be ready. And orders will start to roll in beginning on that date. If not that date, they'll begin right after January 1st, just so I can guarantee that the images for the products and whatnot are the way that I want. So now what we have, instead of one type of vessel, we have two product offerings. These are soy blend candles. They are white colored candles, cotton wick. I will have them in 9 ounce and 13.5 ounce, which is pretty darn big. It's a decent one. Usually you see them rounded, but mine is going to be a big jar. Again, not the way I want it, but this is a start. And it's really cool to be like, yo, I had the product when it started off like this and it evolved into this. It's going to evolve. I'm telling you right now. It's not going to stay the way that it will be available to you all. I'm excited. I went from hopeful to frustrated to nervous to disappointed. And now I'm back to an experience that I haven't had yet, an emotion I haven't had yet, which is genuine excitement about it. And I know I have a good idea. I know I'm not the only one. And I know that I'm not the only person who has to modify things. It is not beneficial for me to manufacture these candles within my apartment in Houston. It's too doggone hot all year round. Yeah, it get a little cool, but every single product would be melted. And I don't have intentions of maintaining residency here in Houston, this part of Houston, long term. So why even put myself into that kind of responsibility when I know I'm going to be packing it up, you know? So this is good. This is good. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'll be sending out some specialty stuff to some people who can give me some really, really detailed opinions about everything and help me along the way as I work with this new manufacturer, these two new manufacturers, and we gonna see what happens. So that's what I wanted to update you with. Things are happening. Things are happening. Bye, y'all.